All right, guys, we are pretty much home here. Boy, that took a long time. That's probably at least 10 minutes in real life for me to get all the way back here, just because the ship is so slow. One thing I completely disagree with about this, the physics of this game, the way they've implemented it, is that when your ship is heavier, it shouldn't slow down your top speed. It should just slow down your acceleration, particularly in space. But unfortunately, the devs didn't make it that way. So, all right. Oh wow, I have no vertical lift at all. Okay, well that's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the F4 menu here. My goodness, I hope I have space in the base for all this stuff too. That is full. Input, it's got a little bit of room. We could put this kind of stuff in the input. Anything else that's a component there? I don't think so. There's a lot of things we got to get done. We got to get some containers and some extensions set up, controllers rather, and extensions set up. See, that guy's completely full too. You're pretty full. Got a little room in here. Okay, so let's just unload this stuff into here. That we might want to put back into the capital vessel. Completely full. Doggone it. Okay, here. Can we put those in there? Nope, can't even put those in there. Pull that back out for a second. Go here, here. Put those two things in there. Alright, let's go to the base here. Base, let's go to the warp shuttle here. And base fuel. We'll throw those in there. And then we actually want to put the promethium and the pentaxid in the input anyway. So let's go to input. So we can fit all of that in there. I don't want to put all of this in here. I want to actually save some. That's 5 kilograms, that little stack there. Can we put it in there? Okay. Yeah, I want to save some raw because we're going to need some raw for making a couple of things. Okay, so I think that gets us completely unloaded. Now, we've got to jury rig this thing back in here. So let's get turned this direction. We want to be right about here-ish. And then we want to go vertical. There we go. That's not quite what I had in mind. What the hell? Here, we need to go this way. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass for sure. Okay, now I can at least see what the hell's going on. So let's get up a little bit and down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's good enough for now. So, do we have any reason to keep the power on this? I don't think so. We don't have a refrigerator or anything, so yeah, let's cut the power completely. All right, so let's see. So the problem that we currently have is that we're just a tad over CPU. Not a huge amount, but we are over. And the only way we can continue on with continuing to add stuff to the base, of course, is by upgrading our CPU. So let's head up here and let's take a look and see what we're going to need. The two big things are going to be, we have to have two like large optronic bridges. Let's go up here and watch the fireworks. I'm just going to let the base take care of everything. Hopefully we don't get shot. I'm going to stand right here just in case. Okay, we got troop transport coming from the southeast. So that's going to be this direction, I think. Can we get up high enough to see what's going on? Is that cannon shooting? Oh, there we go, yeah. Kablooey. Okay, he got a rocket off. Is it going to hit? Yep, it did. Okay, so we're going to have to check that gun. It's going to need a little bit of repairs. Okay, get the troop transport. I know visibility's not very good, you guys, but I can't see very well either because of the damn rainstorm. How come you guys aren't firing at the troop? Okay, I was going to say. Take that thing out. All right. Okay, so let's see. That was southeast that they were coming from, right? So over here. Okay, the gun's okay. Oh, you know what? Am I on the wrong gun? Oh, I bet you it was that one. Okay. I must have had my directions mixed up. Yeah, because here's the downed transport. Oh, nice. Okay, that's not terrible loot. The loot on those troop transports has been pretty lame lately. I don't know if they nerfed that or if I'm just having bad luck or what. Okay, so when we get up a little higher here, we should see, yeah, we've got a little bit of damage here. So we'll just kind of sweep around. The drone doesn't do like the sound or the animation when you're repairing, but you just have to watch the hit points in the lower right hand corner. Good, okay. So one cannon hit, didn't do that much damage, just barely scratched it, which is good. And I think that's the only fire that the enemy got off on us. So, name of the game here is CPU. We need... I better not open that or it won't close again. We need to figure out what we need to get the next tier going. Excuse me. Okay. So let's go see what we need for those optronic bridges. Tier 2 extender. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's the tier 1. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it's the tier 3. Okay, so that's considered tier 2. I figured that would be a tier 1, but I guess the core itself is the tier 1. All right, let's look at this here. Base. Okay, so we got that learned. So we need gosh, man, we need to make 2 tier 2 extenders. A large optronic bridge too. That's the thing that's gonna be tricky, I bet you. So where is that sucker at? That's a small optronic bridge. Gold ingots, small optronic bridges, oscillators, and Zascosium alloy. Oh my god. They did not make this easy, did they? That's gonna be so hard to get all this shit. Oh. Boy. Okay. We gotta think about this. That's gonna take me a long time to gather all that stuff, you guys. A really long time, considering where I'm currently at. We can't really add another pad to this base because we're already just a little bit overextended as it is. There's no way the chisel's going to fit down in our underground hangar. That's not going to happen. Because the chisel's probably, I'd say, maybe 2 to 3 times larger than the shuttle, if not even a little more. And we can barely get this damn thing down here. So, boy, what do we do? I mean, we could spawn it in and just park it out on the ground. I mean, you know, we could. It's got its own gun, so it would be able to protect itself. It's got a shield generator. I think maybe that's what we need to do for now. Because I'm at a standstill on expanding the base until we can get that next level of CPU. And that's just not going to be, you know, we're going to need the capital ship to get the stuff that we need to make that. And, you know, the warp shuttle could potentially get us that, but I just, you know, we need a real capital ship. So here's what we're going to do. In the next episode, we're going to be in creative mode, and we're going to spawn in the J-Jet, and we're going to spawn in the chisel after we get them upgraded to CPU. The thing about that is that I don't really feel legit about just adding the CPUs to those ships, because I didn't actually, you know, do the work to gather materials to make those CPU extenders. What we could do though is we could, here's what I think is fair. Okay, you guys tell me what you think in the comments. Okay, here's what I think is fair. We had those ships functioning in the last season, and they were working, and we did the grind to get them. So what I'm thinking we do is we spawn them in, and we put the CPU in the ships that it needs just to get them to function as they currently are without any further upgrades. And then from there, you know, then anything else we need from there, we have to earn it. Okay. But if I get in there and I decide that I'm giving myself too much, so in other words, in order to get the chisel to work with its current loadout, I have to put something more than the T2 in, then I think that's going to be too cheaty, and we're going to have to earn the T. Here, no, actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to say this all over again in much simpler terms. We will go up to a T2 extender on the CPU on those ships. Anything beyond that, we've got to earn legit. Okay, how's that? So that's what we're going to do. And again, I just want to reiterate to you guys that I did say at the very beginning of the series that I was going to do this once we had, you know, got a base and got established, and I just forgot that. So again, I want to thank JRWE for reminding me that in the comments. And yeah, that's where we're at. Finally, real life stuff again. Remember, this is my last, I only have a couple more days here in town before I have to leave for pretty much the rest of the month on a business trip. And so, there's only going to be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes that I'm going to be able to get out. And then there's going to be about a 2-week period or so of nothing at all for Empyrion. I do have some pre-recorded 7 Days to Die videos that I'll schedule. But I just, I got caught up on Empyrion, and then I never really had a chance to get ahead of it again. But that doesn't mean, it's over. It just means that, I've got to deal with real life for a while. But when I get back, which will be the very end of January, first part of February, then we'll continue the Empyrion series there. So just keep that in mind. Don't forget, and make sure you're aware of that. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.